To my bride. Taylor, who knew that a man from Tennessee would pick a travel contract in a town called Poplar Bluff? Believe it or not, I never knew that this place existed. I think that was a part of God's plan, because I never knew that I would meet the most perfect woman here. God works in mysterious ways, but whenever I met you for the first time on the second floor PB Regional, I knew that the mystery had been solved. God had a plan for my life, and that plan was you. I believe that God made a perfect match between the two of us. We are both nurses, so you comfort me after bad shifts, and I comfort you. I believe that you're the smartest and most beautiful woman on this planet. You're so compassionate to your patients, and you take such good care of them. Seeing that brings me so much joy and pride to be able to call you mine. Today, October 12th, 2024, I bow in my heart to you and before God to love you and to cherish you for the rest of my life. I promise to be faithful to you and only to you for the rest of my life. I promise to be by your side through good times and bad, through sickness and health, and forever. Most importantly, though, I promise to put God first and be a godly leader in our family. I promise to do everything in my power to be the kind of man that God would want me to be. I promise all these things and more, Taylor.
Brad, ever since I was a little girl, I've imagined my wedding day. The dress, the cake, the flowers, and every little detail in between. But most of all, I've daydreamed about the type of man that God would lead me to be standing by the altar on my big day. I visualized the life that I hoped I would be living growing up. Watching my parents' relationship as a little girl, you begin to realize there are qualities and characteristics that I hope for my future husband. You, Brad, have exceeded every single one of those expectations. Ever since the moment that you've come into my life, you've been the greatest source of joy and happiness for me. You've shown me unconditional love each and every single day. You're thoughtful, dependable, caring, and you have the biggest, deepest heart that I will cherish forever. What we have is truly a once-in-a-lifetime kind of love that I will never take for granted. I vow to give you my deepest love, my fullest devotion, and my whole self for the rest of our lives. I'm fully aware of how much of a privilege it is to be yours, and I promise to be yours and only yours for the rest of our days. You are and always will be the love of my life.
best thing I have found. You're the best thing